So hi guys, I'm Major Danny and today I'm here with finally the Series 11 review of It Takes You Away and the finale, the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos. But before we go into the review, I do want to discuss some drama in the community as of late, and most of it's been directed at time agents, and I am very, very sorry for that. None of you guys deserve to, see that really. I don't, because I know no one likes drama in this community, and that's really fair enough, and I hate it as well. But unfortunately, these things happen, and yeah, we've had some threats and etc., which are just uncalled for, unnecessary. And I have made some mistakes. I will admit, like I feel like how I approached this person the other day when the whole drama kicked off. I feel like I could have done that better. So I will say that was a mistake on my behalf. But we really don't deserve this, and it's just really unfair. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on the whole drama situation. I don't really want to talk about it throughout this video because I think there's going to be a lot of talk about that today, really, and lots of videos appearing. Like Oliver Linklater's already made some videos. So yeah, that's all I've got really to say. So we're just going to wait for Hannah now. So hello, Cameron.
All anybody wants to talk about is that fuckwit. But anyway, enough of that. Slight issue, Hannah's offline.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to spam her and hope that she gets on. The phone's probably fucking died again. I'm honestly surprised nobody hasn't raged at me for making those thumbnails. I honestly suspected people would.
People really like your thumbnails, Matt. So you're already welcome as a time agent.
Yeah, and I've already implemented my own series there as well.
Yeah, no, I've seen that. It's quite interesting.
Because I've already filmed the first video when it's going to be an argument about what's better for the missing episodes, novelizations of the audios.
Yeah, I will say something. I do prefer the novelizations.
Yeah, because the audios sound like they were filmed in a tin can.
But it isn't really their fault. It's just like I wouldn't say it's necessarily the audio that's always the problem. It's the narration. They don't add enough narration for the audio.
You prefer the novelizations? I'm going to buy you 50 copies of the Space Pirates novelization.
Oh no.
I'm going to buy you 50 copies of that and 100 copies of Galaxy 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus. I read The Smugglers as a novelization.
See, I like The Smugglers. I honestly liked it. I thought it was fun.
I would say it was a fun read. Terrence Dicks actually made the read fun, but I just felt like the pirates were a bit stereotypical. Really, I couldn't help.
Oh no, I didn't think they were stereotypical. I thought, because that was my main praise for it, because they weren't like your stereotypical comic relief pirates like in The Curse of the Black Spot. They were proper gung ho and neck slitting pirates.
I just thought they were stereotypical time, but I might change my opinion now. But
it's one of the stories I really want them to animate because of how violent it is.
But I sold The Smugglers because I only had the hardback of it. So
the amount of people in the Doctor Who community who bought the fucking hardbacks and are now just selling them all. I'm so happy I didn't buy any.
Yeah, everyone regrets it now. Because we have no room for them, and I don't even have room to fit all the audios on my shelves. So
I haven't got any room now because I've dedicated one of my bookshelves in my room to non-Doctor Who stuff.
Oh, okay. I've got some non-Doctor Who stuff lying around. I've got one with Stephen King in the loft, and I've got a picture of Dorian Gray on up there.
But most of my room is just Doctor Who shit. It's gotten to the point where I've started having to, on my wider shelves, stack things in front of each other. So on most of my shelves, I've got DVDs at the back, books in the middle, CDs at the front.
Yeah.
I don't think Hannah's joining.
She is joining. She said she's coming.
All right. She said she's what?
Huh?
What do you say?
She said she's coming. Oh no! The first innuendo of the video. Jesus Christ. I feel sorry for Hannah. Poor Hannah.
I feel sorry for the viewers of the channel who have probably just seen that I'm part of the group and thought, oh god, who's this moron?
Well, we know what Bailey's response was.
Oh god, who cares about Bailey?
Oh well. Hello, Hannah.
Yeah.
I should have worded that better and said something different than I was coming. I should have said something else.
You should have done, yeah.
No, don't worry. Danny was doing it with his bear before, so it's fine.
No.
I wasn't doing anything.
Very hard to believe you.
The bear victims unit.
I was just in the middle of doing some editing.
Inside jokes.
Uh,
So,
what was that? You were inside Pitch Skull Black?
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
So let's talk about series 11.
Hello,
Trash.
Suicide Hotline.
So series 11, we should talk about it overall first, I think.
Trash.
Trash.
Well, that's quick. It's very bland.
It's
And
bland, like every boyfriend I've had.
The woman who fell to earth.
It was alright.
You mean the prostitute who made it rain?
Oh my god! It was. I thought it was decent, but it's not the best opening story ever for Doctor Who.
It's nowhere near as good as the 11th hour was.
Oh, the 11th hour.
That was. 11th
Also,
hour was very
Danny,
meaningful.
why do you look like you're high?
What, me?
Yeah, you look like you're high.
Probably is.
You look like a mix of someone who's high and the stereotypical Fortnite player.
No.
But the Ghost Monument.
What a load
I actually liked it.
Hannah, find a very high bridge. That is all I will say. The Ghost Monument was utter bollocks. I'm sorry, it really was.
I liked it.
What
One of my friends,
waste
no one of
of
my friends
time.
didn't like it though. I think he said to me he switched it off partway through.
It's
The
just what
problem.
it's a waste.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't have enough characters. It doesn't have anybody dying, which makes the whole planet unthreatening, even though it's supposed to be threatening. And it's
Did you
just.
say it doesn't have any weed?
No.
No, just the
I heard
planet isn't
that.
any threat. The planet isn't threatening because nobody dies,
No.
and there's not enough characters. Because if you had enough characters, you could have more like arseholes in there and then die.
I think we can all agree that the best episode of the series was Demons of Punjab.
No. Not for me, sorry.
Hannah, Bridge.
I liked
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
Don't kill me.
Bridge.
I liked
Bridge.
it. Jump. No, I liked it, but it's not my favourite.
Rosa, I really liked Rosa.
That's my favourite one. I loved that one.
Liked Rosa, still would have preferred it if it was pure historical. And side note, I can't take the actress who plays Rosa in it seriously because she's a teacher in Waterloo Road who got bullied by the kids, and I keep laughing at it.
Oh wow!
I have to show you that video when we finish the stream. It's hilarious.
To be fair, the villain was pretty trash.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice reference to River Song, though, and the Storm Cage facility in it.
At least we've got vortex manipulators. That's what I was more excited about.
Yeah. So give me a vortex manipulator so I can go and remove Chibnall's spleen, please.
Oh Jesus! Arachnids in UK.
No.
It's alright. I used
I have
to love it.
arachnophobia.
Danny, I'm sure that. Did you know where I live is famous for bridges?
I suppose.
He doesn't get it, does he? Never mind.
No.
I don't get it.
No, I'm telling you to jump off a bridge because you think that arachnids in the UK is acceptable.
I loved it on first watch, but then I watched it again. I was like, this is mediocre.
This is my issue with the writers in the UK. They had an opportunity to bring back a great classic villain, and they completely squandered it.
Yeah, even though I don't like the Metapedia spiders.
Hannah's just left.
She's had enough of us. But it was so stupid. It was basically a Green Death copy, and the Doctor just like thinks starving the spiders to death is the best way to solve the issue, rather than putting them out of their misery.
Didn't like the side character in that, or whatever, the Neil Donald Trump, or whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, he was. There was nothing. He didn't have his own traits. He was literally Donald Trump.
I think one of the better episodes was Kablam.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised with Kablam.
Oh yeah, there's another shit episode we forgot to talk about, and I wish we never talk. I wish we don't have to talk about this one.
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say. What the worst story is? Saranga Conundrum.
Yes, it is awful.
Oh god.
I think it was supposed to be written by another writer, but he sort of left the team, so Chibnall had to write it.
That's another complaint I have. The entire series was practically all Chibnall.
Yeah, that's bad.
So hang on. 1 and 2, Chibnall. 3, Mallory Blackman and Chris Chibnall. 4 and 5, Chibnall. And 10, Chibnall.
But it just feels like Chibnall doesn't really trust the writers that much. Like, it didn't feel like he trusted Mallory Blackman with Rosa, because he co-wrote that one.
What I will say is, and I think this was so detrimental, I think that there should have been like at least one writer who was previously on the series.
Yeah.
Like, the thing I'm gutted about is Mark Gatiss wasn't in it at all.
Yeah, I like Mark Gatiss.
Because he is written for practically every series in the Russell and Moffat era.
Yeah.
And not having him there was detrimental to the entire series.
Yeah, it's kind of become the one of the bigger writers of the show, hasn't it?
Honestly, when Moffat said he was leaving, I expected Gatiss to get the job. I really did.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get the job. Or Toby Whithouse. I think Toby Whithouse was actually asked at first, but he said no.
Oh god, who's Toby Whithouse? Isn't that God Complex?
God Complex, Which I Love, and the Ghost Two-Parter, and School Reunion.
Yeah, I would have loved him to take over.
But the Tristana Conundrum, Jesus Christ. It's basically Chibnall going against what he said in the 80s. It's got
avocado pear.
Silly monsters running up and down the corridors, nothing happening, and it basically makes the well, I do like Terror of the Vervoids, but it's basically like a better Terror of the Vervoids.
The spaceship doesn't even have any character to it. It's just blank and white and bleh.
The characters don't even have personalities.
No. I mean, the worst thing is, everyone was always mourning about how bad Moffat was by around season 7. People were starting to get sick of Moffat.
Yeah.
And if you look back, season 5 Moffat's first season, reasonably good. So was season 6. 7, it went downhill a bit. 8, 9, went up slightly. 10, I think, was brilliant. And now it just went back down with Chibnall. Because, I mean, yes, there was a few episodes of season 10 I didn't like, but Moffat was really starting to improve again. And I think the decision to leave... Yes, he left on a high note, but actually, no, he didn't. We all know what Twice Upon a Time was like. But still, I mean, it was obvious he was improving again. He was getting that spark back. And yes, Moffat failed, but at least he tried. Chibnall's just coasting.
Yeah. And, I will say this before we go into the Demons of Punjab. One of the things I get really annoyed with Chibnall is the fact that Moffat wanted to keep the Christmas special slot. That's why he wrote twice at the time. And then Chibnall just throws that away. And you're like... And that's just a big mistake, because Doctor Who is more popular than ever on Christmas Day.
It doesn't feel special now. I mean, it's on tonight and it doesn't feel special. The Christmas Day feels special. I mean, not that I mind. I mean, I spent the whole of Christmas Day watching... what was I watching on Christmas? Tomb of the Cybermen. I didn't mind.
Yeah. I don't think after this New Year's special we're going to get any more specials, to be honest.
No.
Well, enough ideas.
this is the thing that annoyed us the most about Chibnall. There's no Doctor Who during 2019 apart from today.
Yeah.
And it's not returning until early 2020. Bullshit.
And they say 10 episodes is a lot for the writers, and you're just like, that's bullshit.
Really? Excuse me. Can we just think back to series 4? Russell T Davies managed a whole series with 13 episodes and a few specials.
Yeah.
I think it's undeniable. The high points of the new series are series 4 and series 10. Because series 4, you've got stuff like Partners in Crime. That was a great first episode for a series. You've got oh god, there is one that I know a lot of people hate. It's personally my favorite story of the season, Unicorn and the Wasp.
I like that.
Yeah. You've got loads of great stuff. I mean, as well, series 4 succeeded because the TARDIS crew, there was a clear good bond and it was fun.
Yeah.
David Tennant, I think, worked best with Donna.
Yeah, he did.
And even in series 10, 12 and Bill worked good, and they actually made Nardole not annoying.
Yeah. So the Demons of Punjab.
I like it, but this is another thing I've got to complain about. I know they extended the episodes to 50 minutes this year. Was it just me, or did they feel shorter?
I felt they were longer because it just felt some of the episodes felt like they really dragged along.
They felt like they went far too quickly for me, which I think is a good thing because they were that boring most of the time.
But the Demons of Punjab, as Stu Bagful said, it's a really good episode, but it's difficult to watch because of the whole.
Yeah, I'll probably not watch it again.
It's just the ending just really hits you in the feels. It's just
I think that's why Rosa's a bit of an easier. Well, it's not because the ending that's quite tormenting as well.
My only problem with the Demons of Punjab is the fact the aliens aren't assassins, but they're they were assassins, but now they're just something else.
If I'm going to say anything, I know what the term of the day for season 11 is: political correctness gone mad. Because it does. It feels like everything's got cushions next to it. Apart from Demons of the Punjab and Rosa, nothing's really that exciting or nothing's got a gut punch in it. It's all just bland, and any of the good stuff's padded out. It's like everything's being glossed over with fucking Tipex. I mean, The Witchfinders I was hyped for. Got into it. What a load of crap.
The Kablam, that was a really good episode. That felt very season 24 to me.
Which one was 24 again? I still can't remember the...
24 was McCoy's first series.
Yeah, I can kind of understand that because it was very, that season, it was quite camp.
Yeah. It had the serious tone to it, sort of, but then it had the spooky side.
I think the only episodes I actually liked in the series were Woman Who Felt the Earth, Rosa, Demons of Punjab, Kablam, and that's it.
Yeah.
Everything else was mediocre or crap.
The Witchfinders.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I liked Alan Cumming, but that's about it.
I thought he was the only good thing because he had the comedic and he kept on trying to chat up Ryan.
Yeah.
The enemy was crap. The enemy was utter crap.
And what's disappointing is the only other proper villain we had, proper monster we've had this series, other than Tinsel.
Oh God, I hate. Oh God, that entire storyline, just no.
Yeah, the Witchfinders was boring.
Yeah,
really not entertaining.
And can I just say as well, I think, and I've never had this happen because usually, at least with every series, I'm either entertained or absolutely raging at a series finale. This is probably the most boring series finale we've ever had.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I'd rather sit and watch Hellbent.
But yeah, let's go into the reviews now. So It Takes You Away we start with.
Hang on, let me just find my bleach. You know what? I had such high expectations for It Takes You Away. It honestly seemed like...
I thought it looked crap from the start.
See, I like that kind of atmospheric horror thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is going to be so good. And the Visually, I'll give it that. Visually, it's good, and it has some good ideas, but it was the execution. Oh, the execution was poor, and the acting as well.
Mm. The Doctor, I would say, I really didn't like the Doctor in this episode. She was so annoying. Especially with the whole multiple grandma thing. You're just like, shut the fuck up.
And as well, the idea of the Solitract is crap. Oh, look at me, I'm a frog. Ugh.
And it's another universal thing. It's just...
And can I say as well, how many times do we have to have Grace appear in one series? I mean...
Yeah, I really didn't like Grace's story. I thought she was a bit of a bitch, to be honest. She was really dislikable in this episode. And I felt like that's what I felt like she needed to be likable for the most part, but they didn't make her likable. They just made her a complete bitch.
I think the only aspect of Series 11, character-wise, that I really enjoyed was Graham.
Yeah, Graham was great.
And I quite like Yaz as well. I do not like Ryan.
I like Ryan, but I don't like Yaz.
Mm.
Yaz has just got nothing to her. I can't really name the personality trait she has.
See, I feel like they should just end up killing off.
We're killing off Yaz. Welcome back, Hannah.
Hello.
Hello. We're just talking about It Takes You Away, and it's a very, very interesting story, as you might agree, but not interesting in the right ways.
I was enjoying the storyline up to
where
they
decided to take
like...
drugs.
The bit where there was like, oh, there was something like stopping them from leaving the house and stuff, and then it ended up just being
nothing.
Speakers, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was liking where that was going. Then I was like, oh, darn.
I've that whole Solitract thing, the whole universe thing is just no, it's so bad.
Yeah.
He wants to coexist in this normal universe, and you're just sort of thinking, this is the crappiest idea Doctor's ever had, to be honest. Well, one of the crappiest ideas, let's be honest. And the thing is, it sets it up to be a horror story, but then, as the story goes along, it wants to be something else, then it wants to be another thing, then it wants to be this thing. It doesn't really know what it wants to do. And that's just really poor writing. And it feels like the writer didn't actually plan this one out. He just sort of like went to Chibnall and said, oh, I've got this like little idea. And he didn't bother like writing a script plan or anything. He just like went down his keyboard, started writing it, and didn't care what he did, didn't redraft it or anything. And that's the end of that. That's what it feels like. The Doctor was also very annoying, as I said to Cameron just before in the story.
Mm-hmm.
The whole grandma thing pissed me off so much.
Grandma thing?
Yeah, when she says she's got like 6 nans, and one of them might have been Zygon.
Oh yeah.
Which makes no sense. Because the Doctor didn't know about the Zygons and the Zygons. And the blind child, I would say, like, I can't remember her name now, to be honest. I'll look it up, actually. I'm looking up what the character of the blind girl was. What's her name?
It was Haney.
Oh, is it Haney? Okay.
Like Hanne.
Oh, okay. But I liked how they executed that she was blind and how they executed that. But was I've been friends with like a couple blind people before and that, so I sort of know that little bit. Not much, I will admit, but just a little bit. But the actual character herself was a complete bitch. I'm not gonna lie, she was so annoying.
Yeah.
Really unlikable. And the dad as well. The dad was also an arsehole, not really thinking about his daughter.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just It Takes You Away is just so bad. It's even worse. No, it's even worse than the Trasan conundrum, actually.
Arachnids in the UK is my least favorite.
Oh, is it?
If I didn't have arachnophobia, I probably would have liked it more.
Oh,
Like, I
okay.
remember watching Planet of the Spiders, and I didn't want to, but I did eventually. I watched it with Aaron. But like, I just couldn't look at the spiders. And now they even look more real now. Like, yeah, I kept squealing. My sister's like, "Shut up!" I couldn't sleep. I had nightmares. Like I was, it's weird, but I was cleaning out one of our rooms in our house with my sister,
Mm-hmm.
and there was this giant like big tubs, and I don't know why, because like it was really like there was spiders everywhere, I think. And I don't know, I had this vision that that giant spider crawled out, the one that crawled out from the bathtub just crawled out of the jar. I don't know why. Yeah.
Oh god. That would have been
Every single time I
awful.
saw a spider in there, literally I screamed and ran off. My mum just thought it was so funny. My sister was like, "Get back here." I still really don't like spiders.
So what would you rate like It Takes You Away?
Um, I've made a review yesterday. I can't remember what I said. I think I said 6 or 5. I
Okay,
can't remember.
I give it a 1. I really dislike it. It's like, oh, it's just so bad. There's nothing likable to it, and the script's just so sloppy.
Yeah,
Which a fair few of the scripts are this series. Let's be honest, they're sloppy.
I
We're,
never
we're
plan to
asking,
watch Arachnids in the UK ever again.
yeah, okay, but we'll ask Cameron's rating of It Takes You Away later when he comes back. But so now it's for the Battle of Ranskoor at Kolos, the most bland finale of them all.
Oh,
Like Tuna wasn't even trying with this episode. Let's be honest. It was just sort of like, you know what Doctor Who fans were like for a finale? A normal Doctor Who episode, and guess what? The return of Tim Shaw.
Tim Shaw, break your jaw. Sorry. Oh, I didn't like it. One of my friends was like, "I bet Tim Shaw is the one that's coming back."
Yeah, everyone guessed
And I
it.
remember that actually the moment he came, you could tell it was him. He messaged me, he's like, "Called it."
Yeah.
My
And
sister was watching it with me.
the story is basically a carbon copy of The Stolen Earth and Journey's End. Just bad. With the whole planets thing and that. That was just. It's like one of the biggest bullshits that Chris Chibnall's ever pooped out.
I felt so bad for Graham though. It's like
Yeah, Graham was good in this episode.
I thought it was quite funny when he shot him in the foot. I was like, "Don't tell the doctor. She'll go livid." I thought that was funny. He's my favorite character.
Yeah. I feel like the Doctor was a bit off in this episode at points. Now she felt more like the Doctor than she was in like other stories and that. But I felt like with saying to Graham that she won't take Graham anywhere or kick her out the TARDIS. I felt that was just like really off.
My internet hates me.
Oh, what's it done?
Nothing. My mom and my stepdad are doing work in the next room, and I think my internet cable got knocked. So I'm on my laptop instead. So I'm going to use the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But what would you rate It Takes You Away, Cameron?
What, you mean the most boring, bland, flabby thing we've had in Doctor Who history? Bad. It had its plus points, but none of them were capitalized on. This is the main issue. I mean, if you're going to do a decent sci-fi story, do a decent sci-fi story. Don't make some utter rubbish.
Yeah, we're talking about the Battle of Ranskoor at Kolos now, and I think you've got quite a lot of words to say for this one. And,
This says it all. This just says
Prepare
it
yourselves. That's nice.
Honestly, the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos is just one of the most boring things ever, and it's probably the reason why I need these things.
Oh god.
You stressed.
This is definitely not me trying to get the Time Agency paid promotion at all.
But I liked Ryan and Graham in this episode. I thought their relationship with one another is quite sweet, but that's really about it.
Oh no, the whole granddad thing just needs to die.
I loved that. I can't wait for him to call him Granddad. And then when he did it, I was like, oh yay!
Yeah, but the problem is they did that one episode too early because it felt like the art decided and it takes it away.
Well, I waited for it and I got it, so I'm happy. Okay, shut up.
And
Hey, do you remember when Doctor Who wasn't afraid to kill people off, like companions who were kids, like Adric? Those were the good days.
Adric's death got spoiled for me because I hadn't watched it, and then my friend Aaron was doing a live stream, and he told me that Adric dies, and I was like, I haven't seen it yet, and he's like, oh, then he's like, oh, it's not a big deal. Yeah, I did watch it.
I'll tell you what a good story is. I haven't even watched it yet. It's the next one I've got a review for my channel. I already know this is going to be good.
I loved it. Patrick Troughton.
yeah,
I love that one.
Oh, look, it's Danny's new teddy bear.
no one can.
You could easily just have two and share them.
Yeah, okay.
Is Danny now just the teddy bear pimp or something?
Inside jokes.
Oh, my laptop's going to die. That's fun.
Fun. Oh, his eyes missing.
Cameron, I don't know if you agree with me on this.
Hang on, this plug is awkward to reach and I'm going to bash my head. Where's the plug? Where is the plug? Plug. Is that it? Right at the back. Right at the back. Yes, that's it. In you. Right, what were you saying?
In the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos, and this is the same with the Woman Who Fell 12, I feel like this is one of the only times in Series 11 where the Doctors actually felt like the Doctor.
You're asking me to remember anything from Ranskoor of Kolos?
Yes.
Anything at all?
Yeah.
It was an episode, that's all I can remember. And it was probably, this is just a wild guess, written by Chris Chibnall.
Yeah. And I will say that the whole Tim Shaw's planning that, you're just thinking, why did it take so fucking long? Like 1,000 years? Why?
Right. You can tell I'm peed off about Ranskoor of Kolos, because this is out.
And how haven't the two characters aged?
Well, the aliens will just give us some. They'll give any excuse because they're alien.
We don't age.
We don't age. We might as well be called Bailey because we don't age mentally.
Right, he said he's been 14 for 2 years. I'm editing my what's it right now. Ow! No. Is it worth it? All this effort? No, it's fine.
Oh yeah, the pilot has lost his memory. You're thinking, how did this guy lose his memory? Well, not how he loses memory. How
did this shit get created?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Actually, just ignore me. I'm just wondering how he lost his memory and how it works. How did it work? How is the planet supposed to affect him somehow? It's not.
I know how he lost his memory. He had to witness. Right, the pilot lost his memory because he witnessed this.
Oh god.
Is that bad or something? I don't know.
Hannah, just buy Time Worm Genesis and read it. It's a great story.
We need to sacrifice it to some god or some shit.
Sacrifice the gunfighters as well. That's real trash. It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yes, this really is the worst thing ever, isn't it?
No, you can't do that.
No, I can do something even better, Hannah.
No.
I can do something even better. And you know what I'm going to say is rubbish, because I know it's your favourite story.
No.
So the Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos, what would you guys rate it?
You're just like, anyway, moving on. Trash.
Trash.
I
think it's okay.
Wait. I found Danny's favourite story.
Well, at least it ain't unregenerate.
I think I gave it a 5 actually. Yeah.
Okay.
I liked Graham.
Also, look, it's human feces.
I can't relate because I've not seen nothing finished.
If you guys don't know, but this is basically what our chats are like all the time. We just have lots of banter.
No, our chats are like us calling the police because there's a certain bear that's been kidnapped.
Because most of it would be censored on YouTube, to be honest. Like,
Oh, God.
Oh my
take it down.
Oh. Cameron, what
Bear
did you
abuse.
think of Battle Ranskoor of Kolos?
I'd rather be electrocuted than watch it.
Same with me with the gunfighters.
Same with me with the moon base. Actually, no, I genuinely like the moon base, so we're just going to say the invasion instead.
No, you can't say that.
No, the invasion's totally bland. It's far too long. It's a bunch of filler. And the animation looks like it was made by Bailey.
I love the animation.
I thought you couldn't even make
Danny, you need glasses.
Well, it's ain't as bad as the Ice Warriors one.
The Ice Warriors is better.
No, Ice Warriors is like a bloody children's book.
Not as a story,
because insulting Patrick Troughton's episode the Ice Warriors.
The Ice Warriors as a story is one of the most boring, bland, padded out, flabby things I've ever witnessed. 2 episodes too long.
Yeah, the Ice Warriors is a little bit.
I love the Ice Warriors.
Oh no! I found Danny's favourite box set.
Is that bad?
You hate it as well.
Is it bad?
Yeah, I hate Dog Life 3.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with this one. I haven't barely touched it.
So yeah, that was our discussion on the last 2 series 10, 11. Series 11. What am I talking about?
Series 10. Yes, we're discussing World Nothing Time and the return of Dr. Bear and Dr. Doolittle.
I'd rather be talking about Dr. Balls, to be honest.
Good afternoon. I've been Isaac, South Park 333 Gaming.
Oh, inside jokes. But yeah,
actually, no, because if I was Isaac, I wouldn't be going. I would be going.
This video has been removed by YouTube.
Oh god.
You don't monetize these, do you? Because I was going to say you've got no chance.
Don't you need like over 1,000 subscribers to do that?
No, you can do it with under.
Oh, okay.
Hannah wants money now.
I have a job. I don't need to get money from YouTube.
A street corner isn't a job.
Oh!
You what? Are you coming for me? I will delete this myself now.
But yeah, time to conclude this video before it gets even worse.
So, conclusion. Danny wants to adopt Bailey.
Oh god.
That's nice.
But yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and yeah, we finally got this video over and done with because we was meant to do this like what, a couple of weeks ago, I think.
I'm also here.
And obviously tonight we've got the New Year's special.
Which will no doubt be some shit from Chris Chibnall.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, hopefully it will be good, but it's very unlikely, to be honest, because it's Chibnall, but hopefully you guys enjoy it anyway. So yeah, thank you for watching, and
if
goodbye.
you enjoy it, you deserve to be crucified.
You're very I can't figure the word now. But yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye, Hoovians.